Hello, I'm back. How are you guys? So happy to be here with you. I just connect for a little while, but I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you are here. I hope I'm in the right place because I see, okay, whatever. Maybe my people can confirm I'm at the right place at the right time. Um, let's see. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I've been well. I think I told you, yes, guys, that I was going to take a sabbatical, a month, but actually now I can tell you why I did it. Hold on, because the cameras are like funny today. Hold on. Let's see. A little bit better there. Okay. Jessica, thank you. Hello, Myra. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so what I was saying, the reason why I took a sabbatical is because I went through back surgery, but not the regular one. I did a spiritual back surgery. So it was an amazing experience, an amazing experience. The thing is this, they don't open, but the recuperation is like if they would have open. And so I had to take a month to recoup and everything. It was really, I really did a lot of preparation myself before because I knew what it was going to entail. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy I did it. It was psychological. It was, let's see. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Roxana. It was an amazing psychological, spiritual, emotional, physical, everything experience. And actually, I have to tell you that I share a lot of the details and everything that happened in my last Q&A. I really came out from my sabbatical the last week in May to be with my members, to do the live classes that I do monthly. And there I really dedicated, I think, a good chunk of the time to tell them about my whole experience because really I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And I'm definitely not the same. It's a before and after experience. Actually, I'm gonna do this for you. Let me see. Okay, the class that I did last month for the members. Hold on, let me. You okay? There you go. Okay, the last class that I did, and now I don't know how to go back. Okay, whatever. Um, the last class that I did for my members in the month of June, the theme was how to use gratitude to improve your relationships. And actually, when you join our Ho'oponopono family, you get one class a month. But what I'm offering to you, if you are interested in knowing about more of the details, and you are interested in the theme also of the class, how to use gratitude to improve your relationships, you can go to mabelkatz.com/QA. You will have all the information of the QA that I did. You will have all the information about all the resources that you get for a whole month. But in this case, you are going to get two classes because the one that I'm going to do, okay, that was in May. Now it's June. Yes, that was the one I did in May. I came back the last week in May. That I said correctly. And the theme for June will be, let me tell you, Ho'oponopono helps you to rise above your limiting beliefs. Do you really think that maybe some of your beliefs, some of the thoughts that you have that maybe are interfering, yes, with you? Let me see if I can get this out. I don't know how to I got to this. But okay. I hope you Instagram you can see me in Instagram, okay? Because I cannot see you. Anyway, you get two classes in one, okay? The gratitude, and you get this one about Ho'oponopono helps you rise above your limiting beliefs. So that is the announcement that I have for you. And you can get two classes for the price of one. Go to mabelkatz.com/QA or mabelkatz.com/member, and then you have all the information. So anyway, I just what I didn't prepare anything really for today. Actually, on Tuesday, I'm already on the road again. I'm on my way to Bogota, Colombia, and then from Bogota to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and then Montevideo, Uruguay, and then Santiago de Chile, in Chile. Um, and then I'm going to New Jersey, but we are doing Spanish. If we have enough people that are interested in coming that only speak English, or that you don't understand Spanish, maybe you speak another language, but not Spanish, we'll be happy to put a translator, but we have to have enough people interested for that. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest is I'm going to just open from my book, the Zero Frequency book, and I'm going to see where I open and I read. Okay, so it's like when you shovel the cards or something, practice letting go. Chapter 8. And it says, a few years ago, I decided to take tango dance lessons because I wanted to learn how to allow myself to be led by a man. In the dance of the tango, the man always leads, and the woman has to let the man guide her. This, this did not come naturally for me, and I needed some practice. As the weeks of the class flew by, I began to notice a pattern. Every time I really let go and allow my partner to lead, I looked like a pro, and it felt like magic. The problem was sometimes I couldn't go with the flow and got stuck in my head. Can you relate to that? Yeah, when you are thinking, oh, what is next? Yeah, living in the future, what is going to happen? When I paid attention to the dance, when I was thinking and not observing, I stumbled. Trying to remember the routine, I would focus on the next step and the one after that, or would wonder, am I doing it right? And each time I would lose my footing. Really, I remember, when you go, because you have to allow yourself to be guided, yes? So when you just go with the flow and you don't think, it's amazing. And this is very important because this applies not only to tango. So do you realize that every time that you think, what happens? You get stuck. You get stuck with everything, with life, with everything. Okay, for me, this was a great lesson. More I was than what I was expecting from my tango class. So often we cause a lot of problems for ourselves because we are stuck in our heads. By now, the head, the intellect, creates problems. We think, we plan, we worry, we wonder about outcomes, and just like that, we stumble. We resist instead of letting go. When we fret about how we are going to do it, we call it trying hard or caring deeply. And we believe that we will accomplish more or do better because of this. In actuality, this way of thinking holds us back. In the ancient Indian scriptures, the Vedas, the principle of the economy of effort explain how ideas become reality easily without trying. In this book, The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success, Deepak Chopra calls it the law of least effort. When we let go, this law kicks in, and suddenly we move gracefully through the world. Like a dancer, we manifest what we deeply desire effortlessly. You may feel as though you have been stumbling through your life for quite some time, wondering if you are doing it right. When you lose your footing in life, just as in the tango, is because you are out of the flow. But you can bring yourself back to the flow easily. You have hooponopono. The only solution is to let go of control and allow the universe to lead. When are we going to get it that the universe knows? We don't know. I experienced the flow when I let go and allow my partner to guide me across the dance floor. You felt it before, we all have. Chopra explains that nature works effortlessly. So the flow is not elusive or rare. You can feel it simply by practicing letting go. Sometimes it is difficult to let go because we are presented with outcomes we did not expect. Because other times fear takes hold and feels stronger than zero, even though it is not. This is why it is so important for you trust being in the flow. So you know what that is, yes? Okay. Now remember, in after every chapter, so let me go here. After every chapter, I do go. Let me find it and then I tell you. Okay. After every chapter, I share with you different things, like, for example, connect to zero frequency. And I give you, for example, in this chapter, I give you 9 ways of connect to zero frequency. Okay, I'm going to read the last one, the number 9. Once I visited a school for children with development challenges in Budapest. While I stood with the teachers, one of the students approached us and told us she was nervous about participating in the upcoming school play. I asked the teachers to ask the child if I could hug her. She agreed, and after we all hugged her, I asked her how she was feeling. She said she was feeling just fine. The fear had disappeared. Can you believe a simple hug can transform how you feel? Please hug more and definitely include hugging yourself. Hug someone every day and make a commitment to hug a stranger once in a while. But don't forget to ask their permission before you do. You may never know how many lives a hug and a warm smile could save. You can find more resources on how to go back to zero frequency at www.zerofrequency.com/book resources. Ooh. Okay, so when you buy the book, you can go to that page and you will get also some videos. So I really recommend. This is a great book, and it's not because it's mine. You can read the reviews too. So anyway, thank you so much for connecting. Again, if you want to join our membership this month, I'm gonna do the exception of sharing last month Q&A. The theme was how to use gratitude to improve your relationships, where I went with a lot of the details about my spiritual back surgery last month, and everything, a lot of the things that I learned, and again my experience prior, preparation, the things that I noticed, the things that I learned. Actually, I realized I had been working for 50 years nonstop, started working at 18. And since then, because I always like to work, I never worked really for the money, not even when I was a tax specialist here in US. I always like to to work. So, but I realized, I said, it's been 50 years. I think it's the first time I really stopped. And it was a real challenge, to delegate, to completely let go. My team did an amazing job. I thank every one of my team members, because of they really put the hat, and took care of you and everything. I actually left a lot of stuff, prior to my surgery, to be able to continue supporting you. But my team did an amazing job, and I'm very happy that I was able. Yeah, I definitely was able to let go. I had to, but it was a decision. It's a decision that I made, and I'm happy I did, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Was easy? No, but it was easier than what I thought, and only because of the things that I learned about really asking for help. Yeah. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm reading Zero Frequency, wonderful book. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Carmen, for nice seeing you. By the way, thank you, Carmen, for being here. Okay. So let me tell you what's coming up. I know I mentioned a lot of my Spanish trainings. Actually, there are a lot around different parts of the world. But I have to tell you, November 11th, I'm going to do a Ho'oponopono seminar in New Delhi, India. It's going to be English with translation to Spanish. Zagreb, December 2nd and 3rd. I come back to Zagreb this year. You know how, we do great with in our zero frequency trainings, yes, on Sundays. But this year it will be the easiest way to prosperity. So let's talk about, let's work. Yeah, we are going to talk, but we are going to work on letting go on a lot of those um, blockages about, the programming that we have about money and how we work for the money, and what that's why it's so hard. Yes, and sometimes it's looking back of all the things that could be affecting us, besides everything that is in our subconscious mind that we don't have any clue, and that is definitely playing against us. But we know with Ho'oponopono, yeah, on Saturday we are going to have a lot of tools and different ways of working. And Sunday we have this possibility of really having amazing experiences. Is much more interactive, and again, it has to do also with forgiveness, but no drama. In my seminars, no drama. The idea is, let's close, doors that others can open. Yeah. For example, when you don't forgive, you really close the doors to prosperity. Even, you know, maybe you believe me, maybe not. But sometimes we say, how come, my life is not working? Or why I keep repeating or having the same problem? So, New Delhi, November 11th, Zagreb, December 2nd and 3rd. And I think some other things in English will show up there in that part of the world. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. But for now, remember that the cleaning starts when you register. So don't wait. And the discounts will go away. So don't wait also because of that. Okay. So again, right now you have the possibility of having two classes for the price of one, plus all the resources like the Sacred Forum, the two inspirational weekly audios, the daily inspirational cards, and many more. Okay, plus the discounts, other things that the exclusive library. Yeah, that's a big one. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for connecting. I'm very, very uh, happy, and thank you, Fala, to all of you too. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going the piece of five, but just in case, because I trip lately, just in case. Okay, peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am, the peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I live for you. My peace my peace I give to you, my peace I live with you. Not the world's peace, but only my peace, the peace of I love you. Thank you, Fala. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Okay? And be grateful. Remember. Okay? Concentrate on what you have, not what you think you are lacking. Bye.